All right, folks, we got a special one today. We have talked so much about this beer. Every damn beer review, this beer comes up. It's the BCS 2020, and we decided we are going to give the devil its due, and today we are going to officially score the BCS 2020 just to see how it stacks up. Now, we love some Goose Island. We don't love every beer Goose Island makes. So when we're hard on Goose Island, we're not hard on the brewer. We just don't like certain flavors that they put out. So
speaking of flavors,
of
the 2020, this is intense aromas of charred oak, vanilla, caramel or caramel, depending on what you want to call it, and smoke. So there's smoke in here.
Nice.
This is I had tried a few barrel-aged beers, and then I just stumbled on this one. Nobody put me up to this one. I wasn't looking for this. I just happened to grab one of these, and I just discovered this was what I was looking for right here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it's a heavy hitter, too. It's 14.2%.
6.
14.6?
14.6. I thought it was 14.2 myself. I looked at it before there. I was like,
14.6.
Yep. What's in on
mine says 14.2.
Oh, did you get a low grade one?
Wow.
He had the 2020, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Huh.
2020.
I wonder if they put out a couple different batches of it or something.
So it's 20 July or 25 July 2020.
Mine's 12 July. No.
13,
yeah, mine's 12 July. Yep.
Mine's 13
June.
Yeah, so I guess mine was just a lower batch. Oh well.
No, still good.
Still good. Still gonna taste great and go down smooth.
All right, so the OBS score, the OG Son beer score, we hit it with the pour, the nose, the taste, the mouthfeel, and then the mustache ride. So, like I said, we've been kind of hard on some beers here lately, so we thought it was time. Let's quit talking smack and crack these things open. And this is Mike's first 2020 ever.
Very first one, yes.
Welcome to the promised land.
I know, right?
All right.
So I think, oh man, there it is.
Yeah, smoke off the top. Oh,
and, sometimes you hit that and it's different in the glass. This is not.
it was still smoking as I poured.
Oh man, there you go, Travis. Wouldn't you be proud of me?
I am proud. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Look at that. Ooh.
Now, hold that up to the light. Can you see any light come through?
No.
Nope.
No.
That's like a bit.
The head is there. It's present. It's sticky. It's lacing up, but it with the alcohol content, it dissipates so quick.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the nose. Well, first we have to score the pour.
Yeah, the pour. That's what I'm saying. Like the pour for me, that's what I'm looking for. This is what I look for. The pour is a 2. Like this is my pour. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Now
we agree the pours. Yeah. Okay.
Same. Yeah.
And don't let me skew you because this.
Oh no, that's a perfect pour.
Yeah.
Especially when you poured it in the right type of glass there, Jimmy. It was good.
Oh man. Get that roasty chocolate and all that bourbon. It's been so long, man.
Yeah, it's so good.
And I think people are like thinking that we're cheating, but like right off the bat, the nose, that's a 2 as well. That's an easy 2.
Yeah.
Huge 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you notice I'm not reaching over to write down a bunch of stuff.
This is going to be a short review.
Yeah. 100%.
All right. Now, this is what I think we should do. We need to cheers it, but we need to let Mike speak first because he's never had this before.
Oh, okay.
We've all experienced this. So after we taste it, we're going to be in heaven, and we'll let Mike talk first.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers,
brother.
Cheers.
I need to be alone for a minute. Oh, that is amazing. That is. Ooh. Yes, that's.
What's the first thing that hit you, Mike?
Ooh, that chocolate first, and then. Ooh, everything is coming at once. That's just amazing. That's. Ooh, yeah, that chocolate hits really good, and then caramel. I'm not getting too much smoke right now, but.
No.
I think the smoke is on the back end, the aftertaste.
No,
Okay.
but you do get that roasted coffee on the back end of this, but it's
subtle.
different.
It's subtle.
Yeah.
No, it's not like the 2022 coffee, which
It's not like we're pouring 3 shots of espresso down our throat, you know.
Yeah.
Well, like the KBS, if you drink a KBS, you're going to get that roasted coffee. Like that's going to be the main thing you taste. You do get that with this, but it's just coated with such good bourbon chocolatiness. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having to like breathe out a little bit slowly, and that's where the smoke comes. It's kind of gunpowdery to me. That's what it reminds me of, kind of like a gunpowder. It's awesome.
And it's got like a we'll get to the mouthfeel, but like the carbonation, the fizziness of this feels different, you know. Like, and I think that's what brings a lot of this flavor out. There's almost a little sour in there that just kind of works to counteract that roasty coffee feel.
I get you, and that sour works though because it's not overpowering anything.
Yeah, it tastes like bourbon, you know.
Yeah,
and that's where, like, I think the flavor profile changed to me a little bit from the last time I had one, which has been over a year.
That was when I was down there, right? Last May, yeah.
It was just I get more of the bourbon, like the chocolate and stuff goes away faster,
and
then it's that bourbon. It's got that bourbon burn, and it's got stronger flavor of the bourbon. It's not bad.
No. It's almost this is what you want a stout and your bourbon to taste like.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
It's just a perfect balance to me. Like, it, you know, is the flavor absolutely mind-blowingly perfect? No, but it's just perfectly balanced for me.
Yeah.
So you're giving it a 2?
Yeah,
for the taste.
Yeah. For me, it's a 2. This is what I want. You know.
Yeah.
And
same. Yeah, this is definitely up there with flavors of imperial stouts I've had. It's remarkable.
Mike?
2 all the way. You can go
higher. We're going 2s up across the board so far. What's next, Jimmy?
Well, it's hard to beat. Well, now let's get into the mouthfeel, and it's important. And I talked about this one's got a little bit of fizz to it. It's a little bit fizzy.
Oh.
So it's not one of those for me. It's like it's not really thick. Like it's like if you think of like a warm Guinness, you drink that, like it's thick, right? Like oil. This has great flavor. It coats the tongue, and why I like it is because of that carbonation, where it's easy. It goes down smoothly. Because if you didn't have that carbonation stuff with it, I think that bourbon and stuff would hit way harder than if it didn't, like, just let it go down. Because it's not like stick in the mouth. It's not like gum.
Yeah.
So for me, like, this is one that I like holding in my mouth. Like some of these you take the drink, and even if it tastes pretty good, you kind of don't want to hold it in there. But this one, I love the feel of it, just the flavor and the feel of this thing in my mouth. It's you know where I'm going with this.
This amazing mouthfeel on it. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. I think it's just perfect.
Ooh, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear. It was just right.
I love it. Yeah, like you're right, OG-san. It starts out kind of fizzy, but not overly. But you get that fizziness, and it just is like silk. It just smooths out.
Yeah, and you know that bitterness that we're always griping about, it is present in this beer. It's there, but it's balanced out. Like between the other flavor profiles that are in there and the mouthfeel of this, it balances that bitter out. You know, it's still there. It's there. It's every bit as much there as the other ones, but it's balanced out. So it doesn't overpower everything else.
Yeah. Right.
So everybody's 2s for mouthfeel.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, and one of the reasons we wanted to do this one's because we talked so much about this and comparing it to other beers. So we just want to make sure we weren't full of crap. So
no,
well, we're full of crap. It's not about this.
It's true.
and the mustache ride, the after. I mean, how's the finish on this, you guys? Well, so, I'm gonna shut up. I'll be the last one.
I purposely didn't take a drink so it could dry a little bit on the lip and on the mustache, and guess what? Still sweet. And I'll be damned. It's a perfect 10 across the board for me. That's why it is the standard. It's a perfect 10.
Yeah, I'm going a perfect 10 on this one too. The mustache ride is. Well, I don't have a mustache,
and you get a good old Kentucky hug, but it's not like it's not ripping your esophagus out, but it's a nice, perfect Kentucky hug, perfect stickiness on the lips. The glass is sticky, but it's not. Sometimes they can be too sticky. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's syrupy. It's just everything's perfectly balanced. I'm glad to establish that I wasn't just hallucinating or misremembering. And sometimes you get label bias. You really do. I put this up against some of my other most favorite beers, and it's definitely held its own over the years. I wish I still had some BDS 20s left, BDCS 20s, and I would send them out and let y'all compare to that because as good as this is, I actually like the BDCS 20 just a little bit more.
Are you serious right now?
Wow.
That's blasphemy, my friend.
It's almost like this year on the 22 bases between the BDCS from Ozark Beer Company versus the Goose Island BCS. It's almost the exact same profile, but the BDCSs, which stands for Double Chocolate Stout, it's just got that little chocolate finish right at the end. Just like a nice little shaving of chocolate right at the end of this. So imagine this with just a little sprinkle of chocolate right in the back of your tongue.
Sounds delicious.
But this will always be my standard. This will always be the one I recommend if you can get your hands on these. After tonight, I've only got 18 of these left.
Only.
I'll be sad.
I'm down to 2. And one I need to hold on to. So
this is very chuggable, but I do not recommend it. I recommend enjoying this.
This is one where I think I'm gonna pay it respect, and I'm not going to chug this one.
This is a sipper. This is definitely.
And plus, it is my last 2020, so I am.
No, I savor every second of it, buddy. Yeah.
And this is like saying this is the only one I'll ever have. So I'm gonna.
Now, when we did the big giant vertical that we did at your house, Travis, you actually liked the 19 better.
Oh, the 19 would trying to think of what it was more of it was raisins and dates and stuff like that.
Fruit forward, yeah.
Which is kind of like why I was such a big fan of the Sir Isaac as well. Because it's that sort of thing that like dates, dark fruits. Yeah. But yeah, 2019, that one might even be close to the double
barrel.
Yeah.
Double, yeah. So the 18 was chocolate fudge. Like when we tried the fudge Mackinac from KBS there, that's what we were kind of expecting. And yeah, I should have known it was going to be heavy on the coffee, but the 18 was heavy on fudge. The 19 was heavy on like that figgy fruit forward. And then this thing just comes in and it just balances the whole universe out. Like, I can't wait to try that 17. You don't know, Travis. You don't know how hard it is for me to look at that thing.
I told you to hide it.
I did. Jimmy. I put it in the box. It's in one of my cases back here.
Because we're gonna do that one together. That's our thing.
17. Oh man. I've heard the 17 is up there. Like it's a magical one. So all right, folks. It looks like perfect 10s across the board.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do this so that we could legitimize our tales of the 2020. My lips are super sticky. Super good. Get that hug going. This brings me back to the days when I was discovering this whole barrel age journey. And this, I don't know about y'all, but this is what I look for.
Yeah. Cheers.
And we're going to we're going to cheers it one more time.
Yes.
And we're going to call it good. It just don't get any better. I don't know how you would make one better than that. You know, there's been a couple that slightly better, but it's all objective. But all right. 2020 BCS perfect 10.
Perfect.
We'll see you on the next review. Nothing else to say.